So, welcome to my first podcast where I'm going to be introducing each filmmaker that worked on my videos or works on my videos from now on. And this is the first episode or edition of this whole thing. And let's start by introducing our director, Eden. This is Eden, everybody.
Hello, I'm Eden. I'm from LA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a director. I like to say I'm a filmmaker just because I try to get like every part. But yeah, that's me.
Mm. And we have our cinematographer, Sienna Sparks, right there.
Hello, everybody. I just like to shoot. I like to light and have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let's introduce our camera operator, Mr. Jay Bolusan.
I'm Jay. You can call me Jeriel as well. I'm born and raised in San Jose. Filmmaker for the most part and camera operating just because it's hella fun. And I love making films and music videos.
Amazing. So these three were part of this whole process from the very beginning. Obviously, it's not the whole team, but it is a very important part of the video, and we're gonna go through 3 questions for each person and then 3 general questions for the 3 of them. So I'm gonna start with our director, and the first question for you is, what was the toughest thing about directing this project?
I think the toughest thing was, first of all, it was my first time directing like a big crew like this, like an actual crew. My first time working with Jay is I think the first time working with Sienna too. So I guess it was a little jarring, just like expectations and stuff. But like once I was able to describe the shot list and like, everyone was on board, I feel like it went pretty smoothly for the most part, other than like how late we were shooting.
Yeah, we shot pretty late.
No, I mean, once I got over that like step of like a little bit jarring, like damn, I gotta, these people need to know what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Once we got over that and then we all worked like really good together, then I think it went pretty cool. It went smooth.
I like that.
I was happy the whole time, so.
It's good.
I'm happy at 5 a.m, so that means something, bro.
Yeah. And disclosure, we shot from, when did we start, guys? Like
7 p.m.?
7 p.m.
I remember, that's
like,
PTSD to me.
Yeah, 7 p.m. until 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And we did it twice. So
yeah, we did.
That was a very, very, very good challenge for us.
Yeah.
And this one's for Sienna. What was the best thing about being the cinematographer for this project?
I would say the best thing was planning out the shots during pre-production. Sorry, I have 2. And then I would say having a say with the color in post. Also, shooting during production was fun, and being with everybody in crew was kind of stressful, but I do think the end result, like seeing my lighting and being able to control the look and the color, towards the end was like really rewarding. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So from now on, as a cinematographer, do you think it's better if you're also part of the coloring process as a cinematographer, or like is it just for this project specifically?
I would say in general I like color grading my own stuff that I shoot, but I also don't mind working with other colorists, especially if I know their work and I have a good dynamic with them. But for starting out, I like to figure out my own look, and color grading helps me figure out that look, because then I get to see like what challenges I had on production with my lighting, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I should have lit that better, but let me fix it in post. But next time I'm gonna light this better so I don't have to fix this in post, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's pretty dope. Let's move on to Mr. Bolusan.
Sure.
First question for you is, what did you enjoy the most about camera operating for the Lost video?
Oh man, what's there not to appreciate with camera operating? I mean, considering it's your music video, I feel like it's a great opportunity to get creative with the shots, as well as respecting your vision, as well as Eden's and Sienna's.
Yeah.
And I feel like that in itself, just the creative freedom, says a lot. So that's where the fun comes in. Truly.
So having creative control over like what you're doing with the camera, you felt kind of free to do as you wished in the moment.
Absolutely.
So,
and from a camera operator's perspective, like I feel like that comes a long way, and I feel like you can appreciate that more throughout the filmmaking process.
Nice, nice. And you told me, I think 2 days ago, that you wanted to be a camera operator in this industry.
Correct.
So it means a lot to me to like know that I'm giving you the space to pave that way, you know?
100%.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's move on again to our director. Second question. Did you face any challenges as a director for this project?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Did you face any challenges?
I know I did.
I mean, dude, the biggest challenge was literally when we were shooting, and also my situation. I know it doesn't really have much to do with the music video, but I had another thing I had to direct.
Oh, yeah.
Right after.
Was that day 2 or day 1? Like, was
That
it
was
the first time
second,
you shot?
It was the second time.
Second
we shot.
time.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that was crazy.
right when we got home at like 7:30, I was like, yo, I gotta go to the next shoot.
I remember
8
that.
o'clock, and then I finished that shoot at 1 p.m. So I was pretty exhausted. But for like problems, like a difficult challenge like on set, I think just like needing to like keep up with my shot list and the schedule, because I didn't really have a first AD, so I kind of had to make
Do
sure
it
that we were
yourself.
on, schedule. We were getting what we needed. I always had my iPad with me, so I was literally always checking that shit. So yeah, I mean, I guess that. Other than that, I like how it came out, and I felt
Yeah.
smooth about everything. So
Dope.
I think that's
dope.
yeah, that would be a good thing.
Would you say that your sleep schedule was a challenge
Yeah.
for you specifically?
It was so bad, dude. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
I was
'cause
waking
you-
up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like that's it. Like, what do I do
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Also, Meat was with us.
True.
Poor guy, he got
shout
screwed
out
over
to
too.
shout out to Amit.
Shout out to Meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and him, like, I want to thank him, like, first of all, for even sticking with me for those crazy hours.
That's
He did
facts.
not have to.
That's fact.
But, he was holding my iPad. He was helping me with stuff that I wasn't able to manage with. So shouts out to him. But that week, like, he came over to, like, relax. We did not relax that week. We could not sleep. It was crazy. It was crazy. But that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's where passion really shines, because, like, if we were not passionate about this, it wouldn't have, first of all, wouldn't have came out good, and also, like,
That's true.
I would be like, dude, why are we up at 5 a.m?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we're also passionate about it, that we all, like, kept a steady, mind, and it came out exactly how we wanted.
And I would also say we kept a cool mind, like shooting from nighttime till like dawn,
Yeah,
because that could have easily made us. I mean, we were tired, like everybody was tired, of course, but that could have easily made us like give up midway. So I commend every single one of you for like believing in the vision, number one, and then keeping that rhythm throughout.
It's all a grind.
It's all the grind, bro.
We killed
Facts,
it. We killed
Facts. And moving on to Sienna, the cinematographer. Your second question is, what gear did you use to create the look and feel of the video? Because I know, correct me if I'm wrong, with cinematography, you kind of control the way things look. And I wanted to know from you what you used to create that feel.
Well, I just want to give a shout out to all the friends that chipped in with all the gear. Jay,
Shout out to them.
Eden, like, wasn't for the team effort of combining all the gear with the Petzl lenses, the FX3 cameras that we use, 2-cam setup. It was, without all of that, none of this would have happened.
True.
And the fact that we all combined our teamwork and combined all of our gear, just, I don't know. I feel like every single shoot that we do that, it just flows. Like, we already know what to do. We don't have to worry about gear. We just automatically know the setups, and then we can more so focus on the beauty and the lighting.
Execution.
And the execution. Thank you. But yeah, we used all aperture lights, mainly my lights, and it was kind of a struggle bringing all of those lights onto set. And shout out to John, our gaffer. He's behind the cam.
He's right there.
Shout out to John for lighting and making everything look so cinematic and beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a team effort. And I know gear is a big, it's a big what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry.
A big part of creating.
Yes, it's a big part of creating, but at the same time, it's also who's behind the camera.
Exactly.
And like you can have as much amazing gear as you can on set, but really, it's the person behind the camera executing that look.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's something that like I'm not a filmmaker myself, so when I met you guys, that's something that drove me to want to work with you all, because we don't have like all the expensive like lavish gear, but with what we have, we managed to create like impactful and great art, and that's why I keep coming back to you guys with all my ideas, because I know we're gonna find a way to make it happen. Also on a small budget too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We gotta talk about that, man.
Oh yeah.
We gotta talk about
Yeah.
Wait. Can I touch on one
Yeah,
more
yeah.
thing for gear?
Yeah.
For the underwater shots, Jay, man.
Oh.
And we're gonna get to that too.
But that's a part of gear, right?
No, it is. Yeah.
We were gonna spend like I think $1,200 on an underwater rig rental, not even to buy the cage, a rental to ship it out from LA, get it to the bay. Like we were having issues with them getting back to us, emailing. It was such a huge issue, and then Jay was like, "Dude, why don't we just build one?" I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Like what?" And then he was like, "Yeah, like we're gonna we can rig this up with." An ammo can, and I was like, what is that? And then he gave me this whole diagram of how it's amazing. You can touch on more detail because I want you to go in detail with that,
sure.
since it was your idea. But like the amount of creativity and just how we think and problem solve with dealing with budgeting issues, that's what filmmaking is.
Yeah. And that's something I learned from you guys. Even for Gun to My Head, because these people also worked on Gun to My Head. So even from Gun to My Head, like the way you guys just managed to make everything work is insane to me. So, and again, Sienna touched on the point of the cage, and Jay built the cage. So your next question is, how did you build the underwater cage? Because I have a lot of people asking me how that happened, and I tell them that you made it. So
For sure.
I want you to touch on that topic.
It's not such a very complex process. I mean, the fact that I have a military background and like I was very fluid with ammo cans. Ammo cans is basically what stores ammo in a can, and you could lug that anywhere you want. But the fact that like it's steel and waterproof, you can pretty much do anything with it. You could smash it, you could break it, and it'd still work and function the way you want it to. So putting a camera in there and then cutting out a hole and just basically plexiglassing it. What better way to do underwater shot, It's like,
who else would have thought of that?
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Did you have to measure the camera to make it that's another question. Like when you're building a cage like that, is it specifically custom made for an FX3 and then something else, can it be used by any camera or just that one camera?
Just that one camera. There are variations of sizes. However, I measured the dimensions of the FX3, the camera that we used, Sienna's camera, and luckily enough, it was just the right amount of space.
Literally 1-to-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
It was so tight and so good that it was just a perfect
insane.
match for that.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. And that shot, the underwater shot, was the first thing I told Sienna when we were first talking about this video.
Yeah.
So Jay literally kind of saved the video. In my humble opinion, he literally saved the video. So thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
If it weren't for that, bro,
I appreciate it.
we would not have the video. The cover was that shot. The highlight of the video is that moment. It was the first thing I saw in my head when I saw the vision. So it was perfect.
Well, props to Sienna for operating with that in the water. That was the tough.
Low key.
That was
So
a tough
cool.
one. Yeah.
Low key, I almost died.
Yeah, facts.
John had to come up and save me a couple times because of how heavy that was. I mean, at first I was like, okay, this is fine. But then the more takes we kept doing, I think the pool was 9 feet.
Yeah.
Right. It was pretty deep. So, going back down slowly, and I was trying to get the shot, so I'm holding my breath for that long. I'm like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And then by the time I got the shot, I'm like, okay, we're about to pass out. And then John would just swim up and grab the camera from me, and I'm like, okay, we're good. But literally, Thank you, Jay.
Yeah,
Like,
thank
you
you,
made
bro. Thank you, guys.
that,
Thank
the
you.
underwater
Thank you,
shots happen, bro.
Yeah.
Having a crew like this is like mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you gave me the opportunity to incorporate underwater scenes in a story
Yeah.
that's a music video. I literally felt like a child in a playground, dog. Like I was like, bro, this is amazing. Like, and the way we incorporated it, like how it's like all in your head, and like how we cut from, you know, what the story to the drowning to the
Yeah.
story. I think we did it literally perfect.
Perfectly, bro.
And
Perfectly.
with this crew, and you guys were able to like achieve that. Mind
It's
blowing.
crazy.
Like, I've literally never worked with a crew like that ever. So
On a
appreciate it.
budget that's like
That's what I'm saying.
like yeah, cause budget sometimes can be a constraint. So
Not for us.
Not for us. Like the fact that you guys can pull this off is what impresses me every single time.
Yeah, it's
so
insane.
shout out to all of you. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on to the third question for Eden. What did you like most about directing this video?
Can you repeat your question?
Yes.
What did you like the most about directing this video?
I think just the like. So I direct in a way where I like to be like part of every single aspect. Like pre-production, I gotta at least either write it or like be with the writer. I like to shot list everything. I like to be every single part of it. I like to make a script for it. And so I think you letting me kind of do my thing that I've been doing for my whole life pretty much,
Yeah.
and agreeing with me, and you know, pitching in, and like all these different things, it just felt like a collective kind of collaboration, like a collective, you know, thing. And yeah, I mean, I just loved it, man. I loved the whole process. I was like, I get to do what I've been doing. And when it came to executing on set, you didn't worry about it too much. You were doing your thing on camera, being on camera, looking pretty. And my job was just to execute on what we spoke about and what we agreed with.
Yeah.
So the fact that you let me kind of do my thing and you did your thing, I think that was the best part of directing this project. And then like even in post, like I got to edit, which I'm not really a fan of editing, but the fact that I got to edit this, it gave me more of my touch, you know, more of my vision. So I was like, this is awesome. I'm very happy with this video because like I don't know, like I worked very hard on it, and we all did. And yeah, just I think the control that you gave me and you let me have,
Yeah.
that I'm used to, I think that's what that was the best part.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I learned to do that, honestly, with the gun to my head video with Sienna. Sienna, like, told me, like, because I was worried about the lighting, like, oh, how are we going to do this? I was trying to be very
The
hands-on.
technical stuff.
Yeah, technical stuff. And then she's like, you have to let us filmmakers do our thing. You have to trust that we know what we're doing. And since then, I kept that mindset, and it allowed me to work well with you, John, and everyone else. Because I gotta let you guys be creative, just like I was creative with the song. Because it's a collaborative thing. You know, filmmaking is a collaborative process. It's not just one person; it's a team.
Yeah.
So
It's a collective vision.
it's a collective vision. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Jay's logo. It's what.
It's the concept of one for one, like you are helping the production itself and they can help you in return.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's an exchange. So that's pretty dope.
Exactly.
The third question for Sienna is, what made you say yes to being the cinematographer and DP for this project?
Oh, it's easy, bro. You're Kevin. dude, your music is amazing. When I first heard the song, like, it's so relatable to anybody, like, anybody going through any isolation point. I know everybody in the whole world has gone through a certain point in their life where, you know, either a loved one passed away, or you're going through a breakup, or, you know, you're having family issues.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, everybody has experienced that point of isolation. And I
Correct.
feel like that song kind of spoke to me in the moment, and I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I need. And I kind of used my own experiences in life and put that love into this music video.
Yeah.
I like immediately hearing it for the first time, I was like, I know exactly how I'm going to shoot this. I know exactly how we're going to do this. And that moment, epiphany moment, like, that's how everybody should feel like with any project that they're passionate about. Like, if you're not that passionate about something that you're doing, any project, then you're not truly in love with it.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I love all your music. Like, your music is literally the genre that I listen to on a daily basis. R&B.
I appreciate
like
that.
It's just I really do love it. So yeah, like doing any music videos for you, Kevin, bro, easy.
We were working in school, and she comes up to me like super excited. She's like, "Kevin, send me the song. Kevin, send me the song." Like a leak, bro. And I was like, damn, that, like, let me hear this, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like, you better not tell anyone. You better not. She was like keeping it really like, it was crazy. I was like, damn, I'm about to hear like a leak. And so like we were listening to it, one earphone each.
Yeah.
And we have to be silent because they're rolling.
We're on set.
Yeah, they're literally rolling, and we're like, oh my god.
We were geeks.
And we're like envisioning like, oh, we should do this. We go get lunch. We're talking about like oh, like I envision him walking on this part and like stuff like that.
That's
we were
amazing.
hyped about it, man.
Wow, that's amazing.
Like super hyped. And yeah, I think that was before I even knew I was directing it for you.
Yeah,
So-
because Sienna told me that she was gonna show you the song and then talk to you about directing before you even met me
Yeah.
as well. So, but yeah, something I noticed with Sienna as well, like when I send her my music, and this is something I like about her and why I keep giving her my videos as well. Like, it's like she takes in the song and she makes it hers, and then she really loves the song. So like for me as an artist, that gives me confidence to even like open up myself to tell you what I want to make, you know, what I went through to make this song and stuff like that, and it gives me confidence to even give you the project in the first place. You know, so I really appreciate that from you, Sienna, and I know that this relationship is gonna grow even more as we go through life, because you'll always be the DP for my videos. So
I appreciate you for allowing trust, because I know I'm a very young filmmaker, but like just filming with your friend just gives me the space to be more comfortable and more creative,
Right.
and not have to worry about my own self-confidence, and just have the confidence to go out and try new things. And every single video I've learned something, and learned things from different people on set. Like, I've learned so much from you every single set I've been on, set with you, Jay, and Eden. So like, it's really just a learning process every single time we go, but it gets so much better every single video that we do. It's just, it's so beautiful to look at. It's so just to look back and see our progress and see how much we've grown. I'm really proud of all of us, and thank you, Kevin, for allowing me to have that space.
thank you guys, man. Like
Put us on, man.
my ideas are nothing if I don't have a team that believes in the ideas. So it's all you. That's why I'm doing this podcast in the first place. It's to show the people that these are the superheroes, them and the people behind the cameras, the people that are not here, you know. So these are the superheroes that make all this shit happen. Like my ideas are nothing visually. My ideas are nothing without you guys. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So last question for Mr. Jeriel.
Oh shit.
Did you feel anxious at all with the box underwater? Because I know I did, and I know Sienna did.
100% will
Yeah,
agree
like-
with you that everybody felt anxious about this. Even me. Like, dude, I will say that, like, I had second thoughts, but you know what? I'm glad it worked, and I'm glad it was 100% proof, waterproof, that it pulled through, because you know, it's a proof of concept. Like, you know, with anything else, it's a prototype, and if you work with that, if it works, keep going with it.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, Tanner's gonna use it as well.
Really?
Yeah,
that same case?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
Did you show him
Say my
the video?
prayers.
Yeah.
Did you show him the video?
The video
or-
of your production.
That's
as well, yeah.
crazy.
So more people are like trying to jump onto it.
I have a friend. She also
Yeah.
wants your cage. Like, she wants
Yeah.
you to build a cage as well.
And I can.
Better, man.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm glad to make those things.
No,
you
for
know,
real. Yeah.
especially for filmmaking.
Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, How? Because you were very calm.
Yeah, a little
Like
too calm.
when I looked at you,
Yeah.
it's like you didn't even, like you weren't even stressing.
For real.
So on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
how confident were you that the cage was gonna work?
Oh,
Like,
damn.
were you like, oh shit, I don't know what's gonna happen, or you were like, okay, like I'm pretty sure this is gonna be okay.
No, looking back at it, I was probably an
8?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
He did
Oh,
test
damn.
it. He
Yeah,
sent
I
me
did,
videos.
yeah.
Like I was pretty confident too.
Yeah.
I wasn't stressing too much because like I was literally watching him through the whole. He was sending me videos. He's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's working. And your siblings were there too.
Oh, yeah,
It was. I had a lot of confidence too. Like we prepped it pretty well.
Nice,
100%,
nice. Okay.
It's good.
So we're moving on to the last portion of the video.
Hmm.
These are your general questions. It's for everybody. So what was it like shooting at night across the city for 2 nights?
You go first.
What was it like shooting across the city?
Yeah, like shooting,
like
at-
moving around.
Yeah, like the whole process.
Dude, it was like memories.
memories. You
I
said?
don't know. I don't know how you would explain it. Like
Sounds like
you
everybody does.
close your eyes, you open
Yeah.
your eyes, you in another location. And I'm like, wait, did we get our shots? Yeah, we did. And I'm like, damn.
It was pretty
everything.
crazy.
Honestly, the second time around, everything went really smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like we went to a location. We're like, okay, we need this. Let's get this. We got it.
Mm-hmm.
We hop in the car, and then we're in another location. And then it's like it's so late, and I was like, what's going on? It's I don't know. It was just
crazy.
I mean, it was an experience. I'll tell
It
you that.
was.
It was an experience, and
was.
I'm glad I got to experience that because it's so unique, you know.
Mhm.
Especially in San Francisco,
Yeah, like
it was really cool. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I was kind of scared, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
dangerous city.
Yeah, like at night. I mean, Sienna kind of tripped me out, like with, like saying that we might get robbed. So having a big crew was pivotal. But
A lot of
like,
expensive gear.
Yeah, you know, I was on edge. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
And you're wearing all white.
Yeah.
and I was just glowing at night. Everybody
That's
could
what I'm
see me
saying,
from
yeah.
afar, bro. But
Yeah.
it went well. Yeah.
I think the sunrise at the end was almost sentimental because it's like
We
and that's
made
also
it.
the last shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, dude, we did it.
Yeah.
Oh, John wants to say something.
John, yeah.
You remember those people that came up to us
Oh yeah.
in Chinatown?
What?
There was like
Oh
a-
yeah,
I
that
forgot about
The
that.
drunk-
drunk-ass people
that
came
group
up
of
to
people, right?
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That actually
I
happened
remember
a couple times.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
There was,
I mean, it was that group of people and that one guy on the second night, like
Yeah.
that stayed
Yeah.
with us.
Oh,
We
he's
had
like,
a
yo, can I be in the
random
video?
that kept trying to talk to us.
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
Not
listen to
because
my
he made music. He wanted us to hop on his.
Yeah.
You know,
We're like,
his
I was
video.
like looking at the time, like, guys, we gotta go. Like, I know we want to sit here and chat, but we gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, the timing of it was insane. Like, literally, the timing of because we had so many locations. I think we had at most like four.
Was it 6 locations?
I think it was 5. No, we started at my crib, then we shot in the station, and then we went to Eden's crib, and then we went to Union Square, and then we went to Chinatown, and then Daly City.
Yeah, Daly
6.
City.
6
Yeah.
locations.
Oh my God, we did 6 locations in 12 hours.
And Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and oh my God, 7. That's insane.
That's exactly what I mean when I say like you close your eyes, you open, you somewhere else. Dude, it's 4 in the morning. I should be asleep right now.
But the good part about that, the reason why I'm actually glad we shot at night was because there was nobody.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yeah.
whole part of the video. It's like there's not supposed to be any. He's lost. There's not
It
anybody. He's
actually went
isolated.
really well.
And
yeah.
that's why we shot at that time. I know it sucked for everybody, but I feel like it was worth it in the end because like the vision
Yeah.
was executed.
It worked
And-
so well for the story.
And we did come across some police officers, and they were like, I went up to their window and I was like, are we good? Is there an issue? He's like, no, we're here to protect you guys. I'm like, oh, we're student filmmakers. Yeah, we're just shooting a little school project.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't for a school project, it's a passion project.
Yeah.
But we, that student filmmakers is the magic word.
Yeah, facts. It is.
To get through
Gets you a lot of
anything.
discounts.
Yeah.
For sure. And the second question for all of us is, what was the most exciting thing about making this video in general, entirely? The most exciting part. To me, it was shooting at night. I wanted to, like, I've always wanted to have a video with an American city. I know it sounds crazy when I say it, but I've always wanted to, like, have buildings and lights at night, like, me by myself. So it was exciting to know that that was gonna happen, at least on my part. What about you guys?
I probably have to say it was the amount of company moves that we made in so little time. Honestly, that was probably one of the most ambitious as well as fun. You know,
100%. I agree. I think, just how ambitious this like freaking project was.
Yeah.
Well, Sienna, you haven't answered. What was the most exciting thing about making this video?
I would say the underwater was so freaking fun, man. Like, I've never shot anything underwater before. I've in Hawaii, going underwater with your phone in a little pouch. That's literally it. That's all I've done. So
with the phone, right? You said.
Yeah, with the phone. But like being able to hold a camera and then like being able to be fluid.
That was crazy.
It was just so fun. And like, the unfortunate part was that nobody got to monitor, so there's a lot of like pressure on me to like trust and pressure for me to get the shot. So, but once I could see it clearly, but once I got it, I just got so excited. And then I came up, I'm like, guys, we got it. So, I don't know, I think that was, even though it was like, 30 degrees, because we shot in the winter, it was freezing. Yeah. But despite that, that was...
Y'all should have seen my face in the editing room when I first saw the footage. When I first
sent it to me.
Conformed it down to 24 frames.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You sent it to me, bro. Dude, it looks like a void, bro. It looks crazy, man.
Huh?
Yeah. It looks like a void. Like,
no, it's insane, and it's like that's exactly what we wanted, man. Like just black void, and it came out perfect.
Initially, I wanted it to look like the ocean, like I'm drowning in the ocean, but I think this worked better because it's like I'm in my head and I'm, you know what I mean?
The sunken place.
The sunken place.
Yeah.
This worked way better.
Sorry.
No, go.
I just want to say another one of my favorite parts was the end of the shoot when we were at Twin Peaks, because the first time we got a beautiful sunrise. It was just gorgeous. There was no clouds in the sky. But then we shot it a second time, all the clouds were covered. And then I felt like that made more sense for the edit, because then it felt like you're on a different planet. Like all the clouds were there. Like it really just felt like you were lost, but now you're found. You know what I mean?
It was like a disconnect from the story that
exactly. There's no city. It was just you're in. You're finally
like above the darkness.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Very important because we've been in the city the entire video.
Facts.
So it's like if we had that view when you see the city,
it's a good point.
It wouldn't be as powerful as like something unnatural. Like I get it's natural, but it doesn't even look natural. Like the clouds, man.
True. Yeah. I can't lie though. When I saw those clouds, I got pretty sad because I'm like, because I wanted to see the city like the first time we did. But when I saw the edit, and I'm like, oh, now it makes sense. This like, it was supposed to be like that. So, yeah, it went really well. And the last question for us is, what were your individual favorite shots of the whole video?
That's a good that's a good question. Damn, you want me to pull it up?
I mean, I can right now.
Dude, I already know. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds in? 2:31?
2 minutes? Oh, wait. 2
I
minutes
think if I'm right, that's crazy. If I'm right. Hold on.
Let's test it. You said 2 minutes and 30, right?
Yeah.
2 minutes and 30 is...
Damn, never mind. Never mind. It's more like 4 minutes and...
It's...
You know what part I'm talking about.
40.
The match cuts?
No, not the match cuts. No, more. More. Stop!
This one. Okay.
That one. Yeah. That's the best shot, and Jay took that one. That's the best shot of the entire freaking video.
Can you see like this one?
bro.
Because
Oh,
I can't move the
yeah.
computer. Yeah, this one.
With the smoke coming out and that like pan. Oh my
yeah.
god, Jay, you
Top.
killed that, man.
Interesting.
And I didn't even ask for that one.
Yeah.
That's the craziest
That
part.
was Jay
That's
shot.
right.
You just took it.
Plan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because it
Oh,
was
shit.
like her shot, you know, and then you were like, you know what?
I'm gonna just get this.
I'm gonna get this for you.
Oh shit.
Dude, when I saw that, that's the best shot in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, there was the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smoke and
Yeah.
the pan, and also like it cuts from the drone shot.
drone, yeah.
And in the drone shot, you see him going down,
Yeah.
so it's like a cut on action.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
shit.
goes down in that shot while we get that camera moving in the smoke. Come on,
Beautiful.
Jay, man. Come on, man.
Too cold.
I didn't ask for it.
Insane.
Crazy.
That's what's
That's
up.
my favorite shot.
That's the
Right
J
on.
effect.
Are you
J
gonna put that
effect.
in? Like you're gonna edit the shot?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's my favorite shot. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to put this in.
What about y'all? I want to hear. Y'all.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
please. You too.
You go first. I'm so
Ah,
thank you.
shit, man.
Y'all haven't watched the video enough.
Oh, there's too many. There's too many for me.
It's,
Yeah.
it's very beautiful overall, but I've had to say the underwater ones are unique in
Yeah, of
itself.
course.
Like, you never see that anywhere.
Yeah.
That's damn near Netflix.
The blinking
sorry.
part?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Who did that?
You.
I know. That part is crazy. I love that part.
Who did that?
Like, bro, you ask any fucking film student. Sorry, excuse me, but
No, it's
I
okay.
cursed
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, we can cuss.
like, where could you get that shit? You know?
That's
fucking
facts.
cool. Yeah.
I think we bit off more than we could chew, but we
Yeah.
still chewed and we still
We still
swallowed.
chewed, bro. We still chewed.
That's what, like, I don't know how we did this, but we did it.
We broke a tooth in the middle of fucking biting that shit.
But we still ate, bro.
Yeah,
We still
yeah.
ate.
We still ate.
Yeah.
Me and Sienna got sick in the middle of this project.
Yeah, literally. I was during the color grade. I was literally dying, like literally dying.
Bro.
But
Hell yeah.
we made it through. It was
Bro.
rough, but we made it through.
Yep.
But I think I would say same. The underwater like that. I've never done anything like that in my entire life. And
shit.
that is just so outside the box,
Yeah.
literally. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, yes, John.
John has another question.
I gotta pee.
Wait, show John, come to me.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep that in the fucking thing.
We're in the frat house, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're shooting in the frat house.
Fuck.
That's why it's busy.
For context, John is really fucked up right now, so I'm catching up to him.
Oh yeah. You got the soju.
But no, the pull shots for sure.
shots.
The pull shots are just so.
I'm
so
happy
good.
that
Yeah,
we
they're
got to
crazy.
do that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're the ones that pulled that shit off.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I'm forever proud of this, bro. Like
Yeah.
crazy. To me, it's the one in that empty parking lot in Daly City with the orange lights. That's
yeah.
my.
Oh, the
favorite.
walking?
The track.
Yeah, this one,
Dude, I'm so happy y'all like that.
Insert clip right here.
Yeah.
bro. Right there, yeah.
Wait, you're
This-
covering my face.
This fucking this shot. Like, I know it's very simple. I know it's like not that like crazy, but it's just so beautiful.
Can I
to
say a
see.
story about that?
This one, yeah.
So Sienna sent me a video. She was like, "Oh, this is another location." I was like, "Okay." I'm just watching the video, and I see that crazy shit. I see perfect orange lights, like, and it came to me like that. I was like, "I'm gonna get him running or walking from left to right, and then we're gonna track." And it literally came out exactly how I imagined it. So, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Sienna, for finding that location. Thank you, Kevin, for walking and trusting us. You know? But like, that's what I'm saying with this video. I'm super happy with it because I feel like I was able to get what I wanted. You know,
Me too,
you
man.
gave me the tools. All you guys gave me the tools. You said, "Dude, we're filming underwater. Like, put this into the story somehow," and I did, and it came out beautiful. And like, I don't know, dude. I think it's a clear story, and you can really feel the story. So
Right.
I'm very happy with it. Like, you guys killed it, and I would not been able to do this without you. Like, without you guys.
That's
Damn.
for sure. That's for sure.
What
I
a
wanna-
crew!
Yeah.
What a crew!
Yeah. I want to ask John though, because he was part of the filming. John, what was your favorite shot in the whole thing? If you can, man, the microphone.
Ask me.
Hey, John, what was your favorite shot of the video?
I'm hella fucked up right now. I think my favorite shot was probably like one of the underwater shots because those things, like, I've never I don't know, like I saw those and I was like, I'm fucking so excited that I was a part of that.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
cool.
mean? Like just a swimming pool, one light, and some cool shit that Jay built. Like,
Yeah.
And it's such a simple
And
setup
trust.
too, and trust.
Hella trust in the camera, in Sienna's shots.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was
Yeah,
Teamwork
crazy.
for sure.
really
It was perfect, it was perfect.
Even despite, I can't say that.
It was so cool because Sienna was like, okay, what shots do you need? I was like, I just need a wide. I need you to get close. She got everything and more. Everything and more, and I used everything.
That close-up shot of like
Oh
I
my-
think she was here or something,
That's the
and it's
second
like
best shot.
moving a little bit
That's
like
number
that.
two for me.
Yeah.
Like yes, first underwater comes in, and then it's close on my face here. Crazy,
Dude.
bro.
And it cut together so
That was
well.
Sienna,
You know what's
like-
crazy about that though? That shot was the wrong way, actually.
You flipped it?
Yeah, I flipped it, but like
Yeah.
it's so perfect. It's
It
like
is.
we're seeing the wide, and then
then
it's almost like the camera goes like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
No, it's crazy, bro.
Beautiful cut.
Crazy, you know. But you know, that's the end of the podcast, and
Aw.
I just wanted to shout out each person that worked on this project. So you know, Sienna, of course, Jay, Eden, Amit, John, Nico, Liam, Keelan, like every single person that came out to make this happen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My parents for investing always. Shawnee,
I got you.
that's the camera. That's Sean's camera.
Fuck, I was holding the thing.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for everybody that helped. Like this would not happen if it weren't for you guys. You know, may God bless each and every one of you guys. Always, 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 always.
On to the next.
On to the next
Next.
one. Oh yeah, and we have 5 more videos on the way.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna bust.
Yeah. How the fuck?
Oh my god, bro. So this has been the first episode of Kevin's videos and breaking them down with the team and the people that make it happen. And thank you so much for watching, for sticking around. And I'll link these guys' Instagrams and whatever, like your websites and links if you want, down on the video, so you guys can watch their work and possibly hire them in the future if you want. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And we are done.
Can I get a shout out to 3 wise men, 4 horsemen, and
Always.
one and only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, say it again.
Just quick shout out to 3 wise men and the 4 horsemen. There you go. Those are the guys. Go-to guys.
John and Sean
And Liam.
and Liam. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Thank you, kid.
yeah. Shout out to everybody, man, that made this happen. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And we're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys.
Show Sophie right there.
Sophie, featuring Sophie.
roll the credits while Sophie's doing that. Perfect. Thank you guys. And cut.
Cut.
That's food.
Oi.